Hello, YouTube. Where in the world am I? We are kicking off episode 4. I believe I've got that right. I don't think I've messed it up yet. Episode 4 here on the Ludic SMP, and we have moved. We are long out of Starter Village because we were evicted. The dust has settled, and we hit a jungle. This is where we've stopped. We went over mountains, across fields, even through swamps, and we have ended here at the jungle. And never mind my pet birds. They seem to have picked up some nasty habits from all the meanies walking about. You hear that? Unless that's actually a meanie somewhere. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Alright, I really need to know. So we're just going to dig right down, right here. We'll go 2 by 2. It's a lot less dangerous. We're digging straight down. I need to know what's under here. I've already had to do this once. Okay. It's getting a lot more quiet now. Oh my. There's no way it's coming from in there. I don't know. It's gotta just be the birds. It's just gotta be the birds. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna just try and ignore it for now, I guess. I got other things to do. Before we get into other things, we can show off one thing we've got built here. I've taken designs from some other people we've seen using the technology that has been given to us. We've got one of these boxes that gives us monsters, and we have just built a way to collect them. We get skeletons out of this box. They drop down into the water, and then we've just got a bubble column with this fancy glass, so they'll come up, they won't take any damage, they fall down. We've got one of these lovely trident killers set up here, and then we can just collect everything right down below. Sounds like we've got skeletons coming through right now. There they go. Washing up. Boom. That's why we have our little ice farm. I think we might have shown at the beginning of the video. Way up on top of the mountain. We can't see it from here. But we needed some ice to make sure they didn't get backed up in the bottom there. And now we've got ourselves a nice little supply of bone meal. We can stand around here. We're going to have to build something up around this to protect ourselves. That's not what we're going to do right now. We're going to run off into the distance, and we are going to build a little something, because this is going to be handy. This is going to help make sure everything goes smoothly around here. Oh, I forgot some blocks. We just need to get so far back to where things start to seem as though they're decently far away. We can build ourselves a handy little contraption. So let's start with a block and a torch. And we're going to put this lamp right on top of the torch. And then we need a repeater, one of these here. And we're going to set that all the way back. And then we'll crouch to place block there, so our repeater's going into the block. And then a piece of dust. And now we have a clock and a light. How is this helpful? Because now we can run away and we can go find ourselves a chunk border. This is the fun redstone way of doing it. So let's go this way. Luckily, we also have telescope, spyglass, help us out. So we're going to need to run a good ways away. And then we'll turn around. And we've still got the light flashing on and off. So we'll just keep going until that stops. Oh, I don't want to trample crops. Let's go around. Oh, no. Okay, it stopped right there. See, we're flashing. And now it's solid. Ooh, that's pretty. Sun setting on our fun little project. All right, so right here, no movement. Let's move forward one. and flashing. So we now know that this is a chunk and this is a chunk. So we're gonna go like this, and we're just gonna plop and plop. Chunk, chunk. Let's go sleep before we get more monsters. Now all we need to do is count by 16 all the way back to that light. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Uh-oh. Let's start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's where I thought we were. 14, 15, 16. And then that's now a whole chunk marked. And this is a new chunk. So we're going to keep doing that until we hit the light. And then we need to do the opposite axis. And we will have found ourselves chunks and chunk borders. So we can align things and make things run more smoothly. Yay! So we have now done this full access, and we can see that this little machine lies within this chunk here that the netherrack is marking out. Now we just need to find the other access going in this direction. Of course, that's probably not going to be right where it is. We've got to, again, run away from our lamp and then count ourselves all the way back. So let's run off in this direction. We are far away, lamp in our sights. It's flashing here. It's still flashing right here. Back up one more. And now it is off. So chunk and chunk. Flashing. No longer flashing. So now we just need to count ourselves all the way back one more time. Now we've counted ourselves all the way back. Now we have the chunk border here and the chunk border there. And all we've got to do is match this up. Do a little bit more counting to where we have a full 16 by 16. Make sure the numbers add up. And we will have established a single Minecraft chunk right here. So let me do some counting and figure out exactly where this chunk is. I think we can already see it forming right there. Already fixing a mistake. I did not count the one piece of netherrack that was already placed down right there. I actually counted this out to 17. So now this should add up and we'll count right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. So more counting. And after a little more counting, we have it. So this here is an entire chunk inside the netherrack. Upon doing this, I have realized that I probably should have put our nice flashing lamp over there, because I kind of want to know where the chunks are over there, but it won't take much now that we have established a single chunk. It'll just take some counting and a little bit more of this mess here, which I'll clean up eventually, hopefully soon. Well, let's do a little bit more counting. I'm going to establish a chunk way back over there near our camp, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do with that chunk today. I'll give you a hint. Bam. Yeah, you. Well, I may have gone a little overboard on the digging, but we have established the chunks. We've got the first one we got over there. I took out a lot of lines. We've got a chunk behind us, and this one here, and we just need those 6 dirt blocks. Those are our markers for what we're going to build over here. I am going to build a wool farm so we can get more wagons and kind of establish our camp around here. It'll help us with storage and all sorts of other things. We can also travel the world in our wagons, which we will get to hopefully in the near future. Again, I didn't need this much space. I just need these here. We're going to have sheep on each of those, and then we'll have to do a little bit of building around them. We did need some floor space to work out. Collection, and then we're going to have to figure out where the collection's going to come out. But for now, I will go ahead and grab what we need to start building up all of these here. Probably starting with some grass and some glass. So let me go grab my grass and glass, and we'll be right back. It looks like 61 is all the glass I have, so that's what we're going to have to work with for now. We need to, let's go up here, see if I can parkour out there. Nope, that didn't work. Let's try this again. Want to get myself standing out there. Okay, we're just gonna we're just gonna pillar up. All right, so we want to make a shape here. What we want is grass up on the sides. Let's do this like this. We'll do one there, and then we want glass around the other sides, and then we alternate it with glass and grass. So I'm going to go ahead and try and build this up multiple times around here. Let's just start by getting our first grass out. That's not where I wanted you. Why does this seem more difficult than it really is? Just like that, and then one more. We'll show this last one. I probably will only show myself actually building one side. So we'll do this side. When we come back, the other side will actually be finished. Grass here, grass there, and glass here. So there we go. There's a few extra bits on the bottom, but this is what we need for now. Let's see, we can trim all this off. You go. Of course, we'll put some of it back in. We want the grass to be there to help spread. There we go. We have our container set up for this side. So I'm going to do that side, and then we'll get into the redstone on this side. I've got the first module set up so we can show it off, and then we will build the next two on camera. We have an observer looking into that grass block right there, so when it gets munched on, it will unpower the torch, which unpowers this dust. This observer will see that, and it will fire this dispenser, which will have shears in it, of course. And then we'll have our lovely sheep standing right in there. So what it looks like, we want an observer there. Use a grass block here. Let's go ahead and block a torch. Block our grass back with the grass on top. With dust. We want the observer. Whoa! We want the observer looking that way, and then to place the dispenser downward, I'm gonna block up like that. Come down, look straight up at that corner. The observer is facing down. We'll go back up the scaffolding here. Take those out, and this one again is complete. One more. Let's see if we can. Nah, we'll have to come down, place that. It's gonna try and place the observer from above, but it would have looked in the wrong direction. Let's crouch here. Get us torch. Get our grass back. Dust. Another observer. Block up. Block down here so we can get down. That's our dispenser facing downward, and then there's one more bit we want up there. I don't have any of the lamps. Let me go grab a lamp and get some sleep before the bad guys come. Once we've got more lamps made, we can come up here. What we will do is put a comparator reading that dispenser. And then, it'll be easier from over here. We want it to go into a lamp. So, when those have shears in them, we will see the lamp lit. Anything goes in here, the lamp will light up. So if the lamp goes out, we know we need to put more shears into the system. So that is this whole side. I am now going to try and build up the whole other side, and I am now also realizing we're going to need to take these back out because we got to get the sheep in there before we can worry about putting the dispensers on. So get everything else built up, and then we'll talk about the sheep. Now we've actually got both sides built up, and off camera I went and worked on a little item collection solution here. So we've just got a minecart going around, and if we get up into the middle, we can see that every block that these observers go into, hitting these grass blocks, these repeaters are going to bring the signal all the way around, no matter which one. It's going to hit this dust. This repeater will take the signal, put it into this dust, and it will tell our minecart to head off. And we can simulate that by just coming around here and breaking a piece of grass and seeing that we get minecart. So every time this gets harvested from, grass back, no matter where it gets harvested from, or as long as we have a sheep biting a piece of grass, no matter which one of these, all the way around, that minecart's going to go out, and then we just need to work on getting it all out of this hopper here and sent up. Pretty sure we don't have to worry about hoppers locking. This isn't going to be super fast, but it's going to be functional. So now we just need to, we'll work on that later. We need to get some sheep in this thing though, and we need to make up some shears. Just in general, we need to finish this up. Now that I am ready for sheep, we've got a little thing built up here. We can breed some sheep. Now that I'm ready for sheep, I can't seem to find sheep. Nothing was spawning. There's some horses. Identical horses. Twins. We'll have to wander around looking for some sheep now. Flowers. We're going to need flowers to make all these sheep the different colors that we're going to want. Sheep! There you are. Come here. Is it just you? Did you pack spawn? Oh, it's just you. Well, we're going to need to find another one. Can you help me do that? Another sheep! Me and Sheep 1 have been traveling around. It's been nothing but chickens and horses. We have finally found another sheep, and we're right behind where we need to take the sheep. Let's go. Follow me to your new spot. Just this way. Keep coming. Come on. Come on. Another one just spawned and despawned right there. Now this is the hard part though. We have to get both of them up here. Oh, we knocked one down. Sometimes I make it 3 long. It's easier to get out of. Let's see, can I get by you, please? Not knock you down. Oh, man. This is the hard part. Getting them both up here. Come on. Scoot in. Yeah, I can. Nope. We're not far enough. Okay, let's do this. Break you. You that. Alright. Come on. Both of you. Up onto here. Come on. I want you both up here. Come on, get in here. Please. Do we need to make this larger? Got them. Do we have them? Yes. Yes, we have them. Now, I have to get out. Let's see. Don't escape. Yes! We got them, and we got them stuck. And just so we know they won't go nowhere, make us a baby. They are now our sheep. Oh, someone else slept for us. But, again, that was a little premature. We need you to be fully grown. Although we are going to need a white sheep in the system. So let's just show how we put sheep in. You follow me. I'm going to get up here. I'm actually going to block these other two so we don't wind up having baby sheep fall in the wrong spot. Just try and get them up. And then drop. There we go. We've got the white sheep in now. Now we just need to gather up a whole bunch of color from all the flowers about. Make a bunch of dyes, and then we can work on filling this thing in with more sheeps. It's going to take a little bit though. 1 sheep at a time. It's going to take some time. I don't doubt we can get it done today. Well, I was correct about being able to finish it, but it is actually now days later, and I have done a lot more than just finish this wool farm, and I have recorded none of it. So let's take a look around. As we can see, we've got it all finished up. All the sheep. We've got every color sheep in here. We've actually got 3 in the first, and then each of the rest of them have only got 2 in there. And then we've got our item collection. We can see it goes up. There's just a bubble column inside these trapdoors. And then it goes over. We've got a button up there to stop the water. And then in top of this new wagon, we've got a rainbow wagon for the wool farm. Top of our new wagon, hopper, feeds it all down into here. I've kind of got these chests put out a little weird because I know these are double chests, so that means I technically overused hoppers back here. We would only need 1 hopper per, so we can figure that out some other time. But then I also, in the search for flowers and dyes, we came across some sunflowers, so I wanted to plant those around. And of course, I have been wanting to build a path here for a while, and then we just did a little bit of decorating. We got more flowers on our search for dyes. Speaking of paths, you might have noticed we had carried out some of what we had here by the well, and this goes all the way over to our portal. But then this I didn't do. We'll get to that in a moment. Other thing I've been working on, boxes. I've been trying to organize these boxes. We've seen our redstone box. This one is tools. This one is kind of like a secondary tools. Just a bunch of things we're gonna need. This one is foods and potions. And then this one is our heads box. And then of course, we've got our richities up in here. All that there. And these birds, yeah, I heard you. That was a creeper sound. I kind of crawled in my skin when I heard that, and then I remembered my birds keep making mob noises. One thing we also missed was Fnordy Horse. Fnordy Horse went, and I went on a ride. I was not recording. Speaking of creepers, a creeper out of nowhere came and blew up Fnordy Horse. So, that's sad. We lost Fnordy Horse. We didn't even get it on video. Poor Fnordy Horse. But that thing there I did not do. Of everything we've shown you, all the work I've been doing, this is not me. So we're gonna have to take a peek at this. All right, let's take a look. There's firework rockets. All right, this has got to explain it. Let's see. Dear Mr. Buzzard, please, Mr. Buzzard is my father. I'm just kidding. I had to. We here at the New Horizons Corporation have been striving to bring the ludic server into the future of modern living. That sounds nice. In our observations of the server, we could not help but notice the humble lifestyle you've been living. Why, thank you. I am quite humble. Let's see. New Horizons would like to welcome you into the new modern future with open arms. Take these rockets in the barrel, oh there we are, as a token of our goodwill. And fly, Mr. Buzzard. Fly your way to spawn. Okay. Marvel at the future. Then fly to, looks like some coordinates. We'll have to try and write those down to remember. Fly to those coordinates. There's more. We hope you'll join us, Mr. Buzzard. Join New Horizons in stepping into the future. The New Horizons Outreach Team. That doesn't sound too bad at all. You know, we haven't really done anything with this company yet. I mean, they sent us on the dragon fight, and they've given a lot of cool things to us. A lot of hints, tips, awesome stuff. So they want us to fly. I think that's why they gave us these. And then we'll take these. We'll take these with us, and we can put them on. Let's see. This will actually be our first flight. Here we go. We're gonna fly. Now, should we fly to spawn? You know, I think they know what's best for me, but they didn't give me a lot of these, so I think we're gonna do it the sneaky way. We're gonna go this way. We'll go to spawn, and then we'll try and find this place they want us to go to. All right. There we go. We did it the easy way. We went through there. But whoa. Wow. I did not realize the future was so flat. Wow, they've done a lot of development. I'm just kidding. The future looks insane. Whoa. You mean to tell me they've got cars and everything? And look at this. Look at these buildings. Wow. Well, I think this is what the future has to hold. I really think we should like embrace it, maybe? Stop living in the olden days? I don't know. This stuff looks really nice. Let's go ahead. See, look, these houses. Is this what they're going to be doing then? I know they said they were building modern houses for everyone. I think if they're going to be doing all the work, and it's going to look this beautiful, maybe we should join them. And I think, oh, gee, let's go. We just got to go this way. Okay, so it's over the bridge. Through the swamp. I think, looking at the coordinates, I think we're close. Right? Oh yeah, we're very close. Wait a minute. Welcome to New Horizons. Is this where we're meant to go? Seems like a cave. Going back to living in the caves now. I mean, I could live in a cave. I could do some cave living. Wait a minute. Ooh, now this looks nice. What's going on in here? Oh, okay.